Well, hello everybody. Welcome to this week's Share the Music. My name's John Sims. I'm streaming tonight from beautiful Nova Scotia. Just outside Truro, Nova Scotia, actually. I could probably hit the sign with a rock right over here if I wanted to. I'm actually in Salmon River. Hello, Keith. I see John on there. Raven. And all right, if you're on here, you gotta sing along. Here we go. What's the name of the show? Share the music with a friend. Keep on singing till the very end. Should the whole world get you down, a song can turn your day around. So sing out with your friends. Share the music tonight. 'Cause when we're singing, everything's alright. Invite your friends along and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. There ain't nothing like a song to bring joy to your life. So help me sing along. Forget about your troubles, your worries, and your strife. Share the music tonight. We might be singing till the morning light. Invite your friends along and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. Hey whistlers, give me a hand. There ain't nothing like a song to bring joy to your life. So help me sing along. Forget about your troubles, your worries, and your strife. Share the music tonight. We might be singing till the morning light. Invite your friends along and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. Invite your friends along and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. Share the music tonight. Share the music tonight. Share the music, folks. That's what I'm here to do. Thanks for joining me this evening, hanging out, spending some time. Hello, Ronnie. Hello, Adeline. Looking forward to it. Beautiful. Me too. Ronnie saying hello to everybody. Make sure you say hi to everybody too. And if this is your first time on the show, or maybe if it's not, doesn't matter. Let people know where you're watching from. I love going back through and seeing all that stuff afterwards. Oh, there's Keith. Where Barbie? Is Barbara on there too? Maybe she just hasn't said anything. Or maybe she did and I didn't see it yet. Hello, Barbara, if you're on there. Well, I dove into the Learn list this week. And I don't know, this might be tricky to do right off the hop. But I did get a request. I feel like I should have brought some words with me, but I don't like reading off words and singing, so I'm just going to give it a go, see what we can come up with. One of the reasons I love adding to the Learn list over there and all these requests that come in, whether I know the songs or not, is I get to go back and listen to all the different music. Now, there's basically no music that I won't listen to. I love it all. But it's really neat to listen to stuff that I've never heard before, artists I've never heard before, and thanks to you guys who asked for it, I get to go and discover all this great new music. Like this song. This is a song that was requested, and I'd never heard of this guy named Luke Combs before, but he's got some great tunes. If you're not familiar with him, look him up. All right, let's see if we can get this. Eight. Messed it up already. It's not 8, it's 18. 18 H.B. Johnson on a flat-bottom metal boat. Coke cans and BB guns, barbed wire and old fence posts. 8-point bucks in autumn in a freshly cut cornfield. There's one arm out the window and one hand on the wheel. Some things just go better together, and probably always will, like a cup of coffee and a sunrise, Sunday drives and time to kill. What's the point of this old guitar if it ain't got no strings, or pouring your heart into a song that you ain't gonna sing? It's a match made in heaven, like good old boys and beer and me, as long as you're right here. Your license in my wallet when we go out downtown, and your lipstick stain on every coffee cup that I got in this house, and the way you say I love you too, like rain on an old tin roof, and your hand fits right into mine like a needle in a groove. Some things just go better together, and probably always will, like a cup of coffee and a sunrise, Sunday drive and time to kill. It's a match made in heaven, like good old boys and beer and me, as long as you're right here. Almost right to the end. Just building up for the big bridge here. Well, sometimes we're oil and water, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And if I'm being honest, your first and my last name would just sound better together, and probably always will, like a cup of coffee and a sunrise, Sunday drive and time to kill. What's the point of this old guitar if it ain't got no strings, or pouring your heart into a song that you ain't gonna sing? It's a match made in heaven, like good old boys and beer and me, as long as you're right here, and me, as long as you're right here. Better Together by Luke Combs. I think I've said his last name correctly. Combs? I don't know. That one's for you, Raven. Thanks for all the great requests, guys. I do get to the learn list eventually. I'll never learn everything that's on there, but man, when I hear something that really grabs my attention from it, I appreciate it. So there's Mark on there, and welcome WWHR Internet Radio, and I really appreciate everybody tuning in and sharing the show and all that great stuff. Raven says, I know I'm difficult. That's all right. That's quite all right. We're all difficult. We're all difficult in our own way, aren't we? So if you guys have any requests, please feel free to throw them in the comments section there, or you can always just send them to me as well. If you don't want to feel like putting the requests in the comments section, just send it to me in a message. I won't see it this week, but I'll get to it next week. So. All right, let's do a John Prine song. This is one of the first John Prine songs I ever learned. I'd invite you all to sing along. I woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and died. And oh, what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling and on up into heaven I did rise. When I got there it was said, John, it happened this way. You slipped upon the floor and hit your head. And all the angels say just before you passed away, these were the very last words that you said. Oh, please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, give my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Put my socks in a cedar box, just get them on out of here. Venus de Milo can have my arms, look out, Ma's got your nose. Sell my heart to the junk man and give my love to Rose. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up, pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, give my feet to the footloose, the careless and fancy free. Give my knees to the needy, don't pull that stuff on me. Hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. Send my mouth away down south and kiss my ass goodbye. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Yeah, the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. John Prine, John Prine. Oh, I see we got some swellies on there. Hello, Jill. And there's Buddy on there. How you doing, Buddy? And if Buddy's on there, my Bert's on there as well, so hello. Well, some people that know me might say this is a bit of a theme song. Called I Ain't a Classy Man. I'm not sure about that, but we'll go with it anyway. I ain't a classy man, I do the best I can. I like my chicken fried, sweet potato pie, I get my veggies from a can. Well, I just am what I am, but I ain't a classy man. Give me my fishing pole, my favorite fishing hole, and I'll be happy all day. But I'll be lucky to float in my old wooden boat, just having fun the old-fashioned way. I'll beach my boat on the sand with a cooler full of cans and this old six-string to play. I'll cook my dinner on the fire, and right there's where I want to stay. 'Cause I ain't a classy man, I do the best I can. I like my chicken fried, sweet potato pie, I get my veggies from a can. Well, I just am what I am, but I ain't a classy man. Well, I love my truck, we ain't never been stuck. It takes me anywhere it seems. And with my gal along, we'll be singing our song. She sure looks good in them jeans. When we're in four-wheel drive, it makes us feel alive, living right by the Lord. having fun in the sun and living the life we can't afford. But I ain't a classy man, I do the best I can. I like my chicken fried, sweet potato pie, I get my veggies from a can. But I just am what I am, but I ain't a classy man. But I just am what I am, but I ain't a classy man. I ain't a classy man. Oh my. Right, Mark? Right. Beep-a-doo. And swallow right back to you, Jill. Wee music. You know, I've never asked the Swellies what type of music they like. If they have any requests or anything, please feel free to throw them in the comments section there. Try to remember to capitalize them. I'll see what we can get to. Well, that last song was about being a country boy, which reminded me of this song, which I don't think I've sang since 1942. Well, maybe it hasn't been that long. Actually, I sang this song last weekend. I hadn't thought of it in a very long time, but I remember I ended up singing it last weekend. Somebody mentioned something about being a country boy, because I am a country boy. I'm a country boy. I grew up in the country, fishing in the streams and riding my bike and playing in the dirt. Like that song I sang a few minutes ago, Coke cans and BB guns and all that great stuff. So anyway, here's another song about being a country boy, a long-haired country boy. Any songs involving broccoli? I have to think about that one. People say I'm no good, crazy as a loon, 'cause I get stoned in the morning, I get drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue tech hound, I like to lay around in the shade. But I don't got no money, but I damn sure got it made. 'Cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. Well, if you don't like the way I'm living, you better leave this long-haired country boy alone. Preacher talking on the TV, he's putting down rock and roll. He wants me to send a donation 'cause he's worried about my soul. He said Jesus walked on the water, and I know that it's true. But sometimes I think that preacher man would like to do a little walking too. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. And if you don't like the way I'm living, you better leave this long-haired country boy alone. Okay, you guys picking along? Okay, guitar pickers, let me hear you. Girl wants to marry, no she don't. A poor girl wants to marry, while a rich girl wants to flirt. A rich man goes to college, while a poor man goes to work. A drunkard wants another drink of wine, politician wants your vote. Well, I don't want much or nothing at all, but I will take another toke. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. On my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you better leave this long-haired country boy alone. If you don't like the way I'm living, you better leave this long-haired country boy alone. Just leave me alone. Won't you leave me alone? Woohoo! Charlie Daniels. Long-haired country boy. That's all I am. Don't let these dark-framed glasses and the occasional nice shirt fool you. Ain't nothing but a country boy. Does your PayPal picture involve copious amounts of facial hair? Well, you know what? It's quite possible. If you're fairly new to the show, or I guess it's been a while now, about a year, on Christmas 2021, I actually shaved off my beard as a fundraiser for the local Salvation Army, and raised over $1,000 actually. But yes, I had a very large beard, and I'll have to check my PayPal picture and change it, I guess. But it was big beard right down to here, and yes, that would be me. Which is probably a great time to mention, if anybody would like to support the show, the information is in the description there. My email address is john@johnsims.ca, and my PayPal information is there as well. There is a W in the PayPal only. I had to go John W. Sims in PayPal, but it's just John Sims in the other one. So I know, confusing. Hello, Heather. How's the weather in your area? Well, Heather, you're only about an hour and a half to, I guess you are more than that, aren't you? Yeah, a little more than that. But it is gray, dreary, half raining. I think it was fairly warm today. It's probably about 15 degrees. What's it like down the valley? Heather lives in the Annapolis Valley here in Nova Scotia. The beautiful Annapolis Valley. Wowza. Time for your parole officer to update your mugshot. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to have to... I didn't realize that picture was still on there. I didn't realize that my PayPal had a picture associated with it. So. Thanks, Ronnie. Keep us all straight. And remind me to change that picture. All right, let's do a song. Let's do this one. Ronnie's on here. This is one of my most favoritist of songs. And I've had the honor of having both Buddy and Ronnie learn this song, and they sang it on the air, and I was just absolutely thrilled because they do such a wonderful job. If you've heard them do it, they've called it 1962. When I wrote it, I called it Glad You're Still Mine. So we'll just call it 1962, Glad You're Still Mine. Sing along. Going home in the summertime takes me back to strawberry wine and dancing all night till the morning light. On our backs, counting stars, dirt roads, convertible cars, we were falling in love, a gift from heaven above. 1962, that's the year that I fell in love with you for the first time. Since then you've been on my mind, hanging out at the Dairy Queen with the prettiest girl that I've ever seen. We've had some good times, and I'm glad you're still mine. Summertime comes and goes, and I'm thankful for all of those days and nights of fun, way back when we were young. Growing old, holding hands, well, I feel blessed, as God understands. We did the best we could, I think He knew we would. Way back in 1962, that's the year that I fell in love with you for the first time. And since then you've been on my mind, hanging out at the Dairy Queen with the prettiest girl that I've ever seen. We've had some good times, and I'm glad you're still mine. Still hanging at the Dairy Queen, and you're still the prettiest girl that I've ever seen. We've had some good times, and I'm glad you're still mine. I'm glad you're still mine. I'm glad you're still mine. Glad you're still mine, 1962. I'm going to send that out there to everybody that happens to be sitting right next to their sweetheart. You can look at them right now and just look them right in the eye and say, I'm glad you're still mine. And I hope you all did that when I suggested you do that. And I hope they responded in the same. And once you guys are done responding, you can all help me sing this. Ready? Here we go. Sonny lived on a farm in a wide open space where you could take off your sneakers and give up the race. And you could lay down your head by a soft riverbed. And Sonny always remembered what it was his mama said. Well, Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. And your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. And the nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny carries a load, though he's barely a man. There ain't all that much to do, still he does what he can. And he watches the sea from his room by the stairs, and the waves keep on rolling, they've done that for years. Well, Sonny, don't go away, I am here. And your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. And the nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Well, it's 100 miles to town, Sonny never been there, but he goes to the highway and stands there and stares. Mail comes at 4, and the mailman is old, and Sonny still dreams his dreams full of silver and gold. Well, Sonny's dreams can't be real, they're just stories he's read. They're just stars in his eyes, they're just dreams in his head. And he's hungry inside for the wild world outside, and I know I can't hold him, though I've tried and I've tried. Sonny, don't go away. I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. And the nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Well, Sonny, don't go away. Woohoo! Send that out to Keith. I think it was Keith that asked for that. Boop-a-da-doop-doop-doo. I think it was. Yes, it was, Keith. That one's for you. And Jill says, final word on the PayPal pic. I'm a fan of the current clean-shaven version of you. Well, thank you very much. And then she said, I'm glad I'm still mine. I'm glad I'm still mine as well. Yes. What about the rest of yous? I know some of yous have weighed in on the beard, no beard thing, but I'm curious. All those who are on there right now, what do you think? Beard, no beard? Obviously, I've made my choice at the moment. But everybody else who's on there, why don't you weigh in on it? Let me know what you think. Beard, no beard? Not that it really matters. I'll do what I want, but... Oh my. Hey Cliff, how you doing, big guy? You know what? I thought of this song today, and I thought of you, Cliff. I don't know why I was thinking of this song. There must have been something come up that made me think of it. Don't know what it was. But anytime I hear this song, I always think of you now. So. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place that I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place that I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Riding down that road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place that I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country road, take me home, country road. Oh my, country roads for my buddy Cliff. Cliff says I look younger without a beard. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Do you guys agree with that one? I would agree with that one. I think maybe I do. Well, at least I look younger without that great big beard. Maybe that's it. Although there's probably so much gray in it now, I probably look a lot older. Keith said, how about a Dr. Hook song? I love Dr. Hook. I do. Oh, and Jill's a fan of country roads. Well, that's good to know. Good to know. John, I'll have to forward a pic of you, Santa Fe, and myself on stage. Yeah, that's right. There is a picture, John. Yeah, I don't know if you can post pictures in the comments section there or not, but yeah, there was a lot of facial hair on the stage that day for sure. CMG2. I'm thinking that's swelly language. All right, Dr. Hook. Oh, I haven't sang this song since 1942. I don't know if I can remember how this goes or not. I'm going to give it a go. I'll probably get through it, maybe. Wish me luck, guys. Sing it with me. This is one of my probably my most favoriteest of Dr. Hook songs. If you haven't seen the YouTube video of them singing it live on the boat, they did a radio show live from a boat one time, a ship. Go check them out. Suddenly, a lot of their music will make sense. Second Street, Broadway, sitting in the doorway, head held in his hand. He looked to all the world like he was praying. Foot wrapped in an old rag, bottle in a brown bag. Watched him try to stand. Then I heard the word that he was saying. Come on, carry me a little farther. Come on, carry me one more mile. Well, I don't know what it's leading to, but I know I can make it if I lean on you. So come on, carry me a little. I carried you, now carry me a little. Come on, carry me a little while. A little while. Well, he struggled to his feet, staggered down the street to the window of a 5 and dime. Stood and laughed a while at his reflection. Then I heard him shouting something about a mountain that he could surely climb if she was only there to point the right direction. So come on, carry me a little farther. Come on, carry me one more mile. Well, I don't know what it's leading to, but I know I can make it if I lean on you. So come on, carry me a little. I carried you, now carry me a little. Come on, carry me a little while. A little while. Come on, Carrie. Actually, Carry Me, Carrie is what it's called, Dr. Hook. Who was that? I think Keith asked for the Dr. Hook song. Awesome, awesome. Great choice there, Keith. Dr. Hook. And Ken is on there. Ken and Tanya both love the Dr. Hook stuff. And so does Mybrit. I think Mybrit's one of the biggest Dr. Hook fans I know of. So I'm going to send that song out to all ya all. Oh, there's Tanya weighing in there too, right at the bottom. So very cool. Very cool. And there's Christine. Hello, Christine. Welcome to Share the Music. I love the hand clappings. And the hand clappings and hearts is a great combination. Yeah. Nitty gritty dirt band songs. You know what? I don't have any nitty gritty dirt band songs. I should know Fishing in the Dark. I don't know why I don't know that song. You and me going fishing in the... I'm adding that one to the learn list. Hey Google, add Fishing in the Dark to my learn list.
I couldn't find a list called Dark to My Learn. Do you want me to make one?
No. Did you hear what my Google said? It said, I couldn't find a list called Dark to My Learn.
Nothing's been changed.
I'm going to do that again. Dark to My Learn. Can you imagine? Hey Google, add Fishing in the Dark to learn list.
I couldn't find a list called Dark to Learn. Do you want me to make one?
No. Not listening to me tonight. No, I don't. Hey Google, stop.
All right, nothing's been changed.
It's over there with the lights flashing and stuff. Who knows what it's going to come out with. All right, I'll have to put that, when I go back through the comments, I'll write that down and add that to the learn list a little bit later. Hey, there's Stephanie. What do you want to hear, Stephanie? I'm going to sing this song. This is one of my most favoritist of songs in the world. Glenn Campbell, too. You guys sing along? And while we're singing this, you guys think of some other requests. Throw them down there in that comment section. We'll see what we can come up with. It's knowing that your door's always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words or bonds, or the ink stain that's dried upon some line, that keeps you on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now that bind me, or something that somebody said because they thought we'd fit together walking. It's knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find you moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory. For hours you're just gentle on my mind. And though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and junkyards and highways come between us, and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone, I still might move in silence. Tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind, but not to where I cannot see you moving on the back roads by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron in some real yard, my beard rustling, cold towel, dirty hat pulled low across my face. Through cupped hands round a tin can. I pretend to hold you to my breast and find you waiting on the back roads by the rivers of my memory. Forever you're just gentle on my mind. Yes, you're waiting on the back roads by the rivers of my memory. Forever you're just gentle on my mind. Gentle on my mind. Gentle on my mind. Glenn Campbell. I love that song. Why did that song make me think of this song? It did. Know it is yet? Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. Oh, phone out, no phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8 by 12 floor bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. Third boxcar midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out shirts and shoes, I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, straight but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of their children and all of their names, and every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. It said trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Sing it. Smoke old stogies I have found, straight but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. Okay, whistlers, help me out. Every engineer on every train, all of their children and all of their names, and every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I said trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8 by 12 floor bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road, king of the road, king of the road. King of the road. And my whistler was so dry it wouldn't work at all, which made me laughing, got me laughing. Once you start giggling, boys. Dry. Boop, boop. But I hope you guys were singing. You could help me out. Yeah, there you go. You guys were singing. Christine, you were playing it on piano. Cool. Or you said could play on the piano all the way through. Now, does that mean that you were playing along or that you could play it at one point? I hope it means you were playing along because that's cool. I know there are those that like to play along. And my friends Ken and Tanya up there. Tanya plays the stand-up bass. And I know at times she likes to play along. Are you playing along tonight? There, Tanya? I'm back. Had to shower off the pollen from a hedge today. Ooh, cutting a massive hedge today, and yeah, there would be lots of pollen. That's pretty cool. For those of you that don't know, Buddy Justino, he's actually over in Norway. He's a Georgian boy, Georgia from the U.S., United States, but he's living over in Norway with his beautiful wife, and he does a live show twice a week, Tuesday and Thursdays. Go check out Buddy Justino Music. Awesome entertainer. Go check him out. You're breaking out your tiny cymbals. Well, all right. Is that the, what do they call those things? They dance and, what do they call those? Castanets? Ooh, I hope that's right. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Not finger cymbals. Well, all right. Well, while we're getting that straightened out, what it is, you guys can sing along with this John Prine song. Well, I've been thinking lately about the people I meet, the car wash on the corner and the holes in the street, the way my ankles hurt with my shoes on my feet, and I'm wondering if I'll ever see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Well, I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. Used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I'd go to town and drink, give the girls a pinch, but I don't think they ever really noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. And when we get through, we'll make a big wish. We never have to do this again. Again. On my very first job I said thank you and please. They made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees, and then I got fired for being scared of bees, and they only gave you 50 cents an hour. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish, eat everything that they put on your dish, and when we get through, we'll make a big wish. We never have to do this again. Oh, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle, John Prine. Oh, Christine, got it wrong. Thanks for joining in for a little while you can. And Jill, got to run too. Swell to see everyone. Thanks for the swelltacular music, John Jones Music. Thank you very much, guys. To all the swellies for hanging in there and hanging out for a little while. Ronnie, I did not know that. Learn something new every day. Oh, Ann, what did you miss? Holy cow, the excitement. But you're just in time to sing this song with us. Play a song for me, make it soft and sweet. Invite my friends to sing along. Let the harmonies bring back memories. Play a song for me when I'm gone. My day comes, my time's past. My God, life goes so fast. I did my best, so when it's my time to rest, won't you please do my request? Play a song for me, make it soft and sweet. Invite my friends to sing along. Let the harmonies bring back memories. Play a song for me when I'm gone. Rhythm and rhyme, Father Time kept the music alive. We did our part, we sang from the heart, but there's only so much time. So play a song for me, make it soft and sweet. Invite my friends to sing along. Let the harmonies bring back memories. Play a song for me when I'm gone. Play a song for me when I'm gone. Play a song for me when I'm gone. Adeline, if your internet's going in and out, it's not going to be any better on that station than it will mine. But I know you like to watch them. So, perfect. I'll say hi to you a little later on in the show, knowing that you'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me when you can. Your mom used to play the castanets. Very cool, very cool. And now I'm just going to have to Google that and see it. Ronnie, do you know any Nancy Griffith? Love at the Five and Dime or Across the Great Divide? No, I do not. I'm going to try adding one more to my Google. I'll try one more tonight. She didn't want to listen to me at all earlier. So, hey Google, add Nancy Griffith Across the Great Divide to Learn List.
Sure, I added those two things.
All right, I'll have a listen to some Nancy Griffith this week, and I'll see what happens. never know. Tanya, do you have some stained glass window yet tonight? I have not done the stained glass window. Would you like to sing that with me? This is another song that I've had the pleasure of hearing other folks sing. Now, I can't sing it in harmony like Tanya and Ken do, but here's my version. There's an old country church I go to when I hurt, when life seems just too hard to bear. I sit in row number 3. It's the best place to see that little window that was made with such care. So many colors of glass that let the light pass. It shines down in heavenly streams. I sit there and listen as that old stained glass glistens, shining His love down on me. That little stained glass window, I think that's how God shows He cares as we send up our prayers. And with our voices singing and the church bells ringing, that old stained glass window just stares. On that window is told a story of old, a picture of a man on a cross. That scene on the wall is a symbol for all to remind the world of its loss. A ring of thorns for a crown, His blood dripping down from the nails through His hands and His feet. He hangs there so still from that cross on the hill, shining His love down on me. That little stained glass window, I think that's how God shows He cares as we send up our prayers. And with our voices singing and the church bells ringing, that old stained glass window just stares. Little stained glass window for Tanya and Ken. Boop-a-da-doo. Like I said, I can't sing it in the harmonies like you guys can, but it's always so cool to hear somebody else singing your songs. It just fills you right full of, just hits you right and that feels good. You know what I mean? Thank you. We both sang along. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw John say he sent me a picture. Do-ba-da-doo. How did you send it, John? I don't see it in my messenger. I was going to show you. I was going to show you folks. John, send me that picture again. I could probably find it right quick, but I'm not going to. I'm going to get back to the show. Do-ba-da-doo, because I know I couldn't find it that quick. So I left to see the comments. There we go. See, a lot of you folks see me looking down, but all I'm really doing is reading your guys' comments down here. The show is playing up there. I guess that's how I know I'm still on the air. But I'm just reading your guys' comments, and they're going by fairly quick sometimes, because what happens is not just the comments. I keep saying things like, Buddy Justin O is watching, Buddy Justin O is watching, Stephanie Amelia Desiree is watching, Buddy Justin O is watching, Buddy Justin O is watching. It keeps giving me these messages. So you guys might see 2 or 3 comments there, but I've got a dozen or more going by. So it is a post on your personnel page. Oh, you put it right on my page. Well then, let me just go see. Dun, 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 dun. Post it on your timeline. All right, guys. You know what, John? You're absolutely right. There was a lot of facial hair on there that day. And Jill, Jillian, if you do come back on and you're watching the rest of the show tomorrow, this will be the picture very close to what I would have looked like in the picture you were describing earlier. So now I can't see when this is in frame, but I'm just going to hold this up here. And I'm thinking you guys can probably see it. That was summer 2021 when I did a show at John's, the park he has in his backyard. It's GPS House Concerts, and I'm going to be there again, and that's in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And I'm going to be there again on May 27th. So if you're anywhere in Nova Scotia and you're anywhere close to Dartmouth, Halifax, that area down there at all, that show's at 2 o'clock, May 27th. At 18 Wildwood Boulevard in Dartmouth. And he's even made up this pretty poster for it. Ooh, Premier dropped it. Did you guys see that? All right, back to the show. Let me see if I can find it here. There it is. John Sims, the Mountain Man. Yeah, that's right. I'm surprised I never wrote a song about beards. Maybe I'll think about that. I sang a song last week. It was kind of funny. I didn't actually mean to sing this song because I wasn't going to sing it yet. But I we'll call it a senior's moment. I started singing what I thought was another song, and before I realized it, I was into this one. And so I just kept going, went with it. But it's a fairly new song that came from something that it was actually a line that a friend of mine, another songwriter, have played a lot of music over the years. What are you saying down there? Anyway, yeah, Lisa said to me, she said something about back when we were fools. She was talking about being young and other people and stuff. And anyway, I said, back when we were fools. Wow, what a great line for a song. She said, yeah, I always thought it would be good. So I couldn't help but write it. I thought maybe someday we would get together and write another song or write a song together. And because Lisa and Sharon and I, we did play some music together. Sharon Ogilvie, you certainly heard me mention that name. So anyway, she said, back when we were fools. And as soon as she said it, I was like, the song almost wrote itself in my head. So here's Back When We Were Fools. I'm going to do it again because a couple of you guys actually brought it to my attention that you'd never heard it before by messenger this week. And again, if you guys have any requests, you don't feel like talking on the comments section there, you can just message them to me. I'll start again. It won't be the first time. We can be friends. I hope it's the last time. I'll start my life anew. but I will miss you. 'Cause back when we were fools, back when love was new, we gave it all and danced the whole night through. We were running blind, never dreamed we'd run out of time, just me and you, before the world turned cruel. Back when we were fools. See me cry, it's not the first time. I'm not good at goodbyes, I hope it's the last time. I know what I must do, I will miss you. 'Cause back when we were fools, back when love was new, we had it all and sang the whole night through. Heading for the finish line, never dreamed we'd run out of time, just me and you, before the world turned cruel. Back when we were fools. Where does it go? And why does it end? My love never dies, it only begins. It took some time to think it through, and I will miss you. 'Cause back when we were fools, back when love was new, we gave it all and loved the whole night through. We were running blind, never dreamed we'd run out of time, just me and you, before the world turned cruel. Just me and you, back when love was new, back when we were fools. Back when we were fools. I got a little tongue-tied there at the beginning introducing the song. What I was trying to spit out was a couple of you messaged me throughout the week and asked me about the song and asked if I would do it again, is what I was trying to spit out earlier. So anyway, back when we were fools. Hope you liked it. Oh, and special thanks to Lisa Vaughn for the line there, back when we were fools. You guys got any great lines for songs you want to throw out? Throw it in the comments section or send it to me by messenger. You never know when one of your lines will become a song. Sometimes you just hear something and it just instantly writes itself in my head. Like this one. This one came from something my son said. They were in school one year when he was just a little pup, about yay big. I don't know, he's probably 6, 7, 8 years old. And actually he was older than that because my daughter was 5. He would have been 9 or 10, right there somewhere. Not that it matters. But in school they made these snowmen in art class, and he found somewhere an earring, a little ring, an earring, and he laughed like heck, and he put the thing through the snowman's nose, And then he found somewhere a shawl, a handkerchief, and he put this shawl around the snowman's head. And he looked at it and he said, it looks like a little old grandma. He brought that snowman home, and he laughed so much, and it was so cute and adorable that we put it up on the mantle in the fireplace, over above the fireplace. Yeah, a day or so later, my parents came for a visit, and Michael took them right in to show them this grandma. We got to call him this snowman grandma. And the nose ring was gone. And just without even, didn't seem to fizz him, he said, you'll just have to picture grandma with a nose ring. And I was like, wait a minute. Now there's a song. So I excused myself, went in the other room, and went in and wrote, can you picture grandma with a nose ring and a silver ball and stud stuck through her tongue? Can you picture her in leather, just cruising around the town? She thinks 95's still pretty young. She bought herself a Harley for her birthday. It's candy apple red with flames up the side. And with her biker glasses and her hair blowing in the wind, all around the town that gal would ride. But it's hard to picture grandma with a nose ring and a silver ball and stud stuck through her tongue. But she's all dressed up in leather, just cruising around the town. She thinks 95's still pretty young. Now she's the one that starts most of the bar fights, and all the bikers know you don't mess with her. 'Cause she'd drink you under the table, then she'd beat you in an arm wrestle, then she'll kick your sorry butt, yes that's for sure. But it's hard to picture grandma with a nose ring and a silver ball and stud stuck through her tongue. But she's all dressed up in leather, just cruising around the town. She thinks 95's still pretty young. No one knows how long she'll ride her Harley, or when she'll let her green hair turn to gray. Stop carrying around a switchblade knife, start living a safer life. Will she ever grow old? It's hard to say. But it's hard to picture grandma with a nose ring and a silver ball and stud stuck through her tongue. But she's all dressed up in leather, just cruising around the town. She thinks 95's still pretty young. And I think 95's still pretty young. Good old grandma. Oh, my soul. What about a song about a man sitting around a campfire thinking about days gone by? Yeah, for sure. That would be, that'd be cool. And do you remember one of Ron's songs? He wrote it at Stanfest. He was walking around and around the campfire that night. Do you remember the time we all went to Stanfest? And it was cold. Holy crap, it was cold. I am warm-blooded, I think. I tend to not get cold. But Ron was freezing. And he had every piece of clothing that he had with him, every extra piece of clothing I had with me, and I think he borrowed clothes from other people, and he even had a blanket around him. And he was dancing around and around the fire, and he wrote a song about that. Oh, that one's going to bug me now. If you can think about what it was, it's just too bad my memories left my mind, is one of the lines in it. Anyway, I'm going to have to think about that one. Yes, Catherine Leaker. Our friend Catherine Leaker dressed up one year. I was doing a show somewhere. I don't even remember where. And I sang Grandma, and she got all dressed up in a wig and a nose ring and a leather miniskirt. And now I should add that she was quite a senior lady. She was up in years, but she came and she was dancing all around. Yeah, she had a fun night. Yeah, the night we froze, exactly. Here's a line for you. Hey, Paul. Well, now let me think. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. That does sound... I think something could probably be done with that. I don't know. Let me think now. Maybe it might go something like this. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Now, what else would it go like? Probably something like, shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and proved untrue. It was on a moonlit night, the stars were shining bright. You whispered from on high, your love has said goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. Well, blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone, proved untrue. It was on a moonlit night, the stars were shining bright. They whispered from on high, your lover said goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone, left me blue. Shine on the one that's gone, left me blue. Little blue moon of Kentucky from me buddy Paul down in Virginia. Hey, buddy. Good night. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Night, my Brett. Yeah, that's right. I'll keep working on it. Let's work on this one. Paul, you always make me think of this song. And I guess it's just your geographical memory reference. Where you're living, your geographical reference. Dance with me, Molly. It's Saturday night. There's a chill in the air. Do you think that you might want to dance with me, Molly? To an old fiddle tune, played soft like the wind through Virginia in June. Soft like the wind through Virginia in June. Dance with me, Molly. Do you think it'd be wrong to let down your hair? Let them play us a song. Won't you dance with me, Molly? You've got nothing to lose but to dance off the soles of your old dancing shoes. Dance off the soles of your old dancing shoes. Ain't I doing this right? You're fine and you're fair. You're a poor boy's delight. You're from North Carolina. Oh, you're from Virginia, I see. The devil would die if you danced one with me. Oh, the devil would die if you danced one with me. So dance with me, Molly. It's Saturday night. There's a chill in the air. Do you think that you might want to dance with me, Molly, to an old fiddle tune played soft like the wind through Virginia in June? Soft like the wind through Virginia in June. Soft like the wind through Virginia in June. That one's for you, Paul. You and the missus. I always think of it as called Dance With Me, Molly. That's how most people request it. It's actually called Poor Boy's Delight. That's it, Poor Boy's Delight by the infamous String Dusters. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Kelly. Sorry you're late tuning in. That's all right. Better late than never. And you're welcome, Paul. Doo-ba-doo. What about a song about a woman waiting on her husband or child to come back from sea by the light of the lighthouse? Well, now that's an interesting one. Yes. Surprised I haven't written a lighthouse song yet. I got a song about the sea. Let's do that. This is kind of a cool little tune, actually. It's a two-part song. And the reason it's two parts is because it's true story, but it's a true story with a twist. Ooh, the plot thickens. The first part talks about, it's a true story about a dream is what it is. So the first part talks about having the dream, and the second part talks about the dream. But it's from a true story, the whole thing. The first verse, woke up from a dream last night, not really knowing why. I literally woke up from a dream one night, and I felt like, I woke up from a sleep, and I felt like something had just punched me in the stomach. I was just overwhelmed with grief. It was terrible, and I didn't know why. But I assumed I was dreaming about something, and I couldn't remember what it was, but didn't want to go back to sleep. And I laid there, and I laid there, and I laid there, and like the song says, I watched the stars and moon and clouds floating by. Eventually, I did fall back asleep, and I sort of went back into this same dream, and I dream weird. I'll tell you that. If you guys don't know that about me, I dream weird. I've had songs come to me when I'm dreaming, lyrics, words, songs, melodies. I got a pretty weird dreamy mind. Anyway, I went back into this same dream, and it was a dream like the second part of the song talks about somebody who had passed away and couldn't communicate with somebody that was on the beach with them. It's called Crying by the Sea. Up from a dream last night, not really knowing why. Overcome by a sense of loss that made me want to cry. The only thing I could recall was you walking away from me, leaving me all alone, crying by the sea. You left me all alone, crying by the sea. So I sat wide awake, I dare not go back to sleep. Should the pain return again to cut so very deep, I watched the stars, the moon, and clouds floating in the sky, till at last I drifted off, praying not to hear goodbye. I prayed that in my dreams not again you'd say goodbye. This time as you turn to start your footprints in the sand, I tried to speak and reach out for your loving hand, but I was already gone and you could not hear me, leaving me all alone crying by the sea. You left me all alone crying by the sea. 47 days and nights we were together, we held on tight. A love like yours I'd never known, but our love had surely grown. Fate cut deep just like a knife, the night those waters stole my life. Now I'm on the shore, a spirit of the sea, my tearful eyes you cannot see, as you turned and walked away from me. This time as you turned to start your footprints in the sand, I tried to speak and reach out for your loving hand, but I was already gone and you could not hear me, leaving me all alone crying by the sea. You left me all alone crying by the sea. You left me all alone crying by the sea. Crying by the sea. Do you guys have funny dreams like that? I know some of you songwriters probably do. I have a lot of song ideas, and even songs come to me in dreams. I'll cover that some other night. You hit me up for another dream song, and I'll tell you about some other songs that came to me in dreams. Some of them I remembered, some of them I didn't. I like that idea about the lighthouse though, Ann. Looks like I got my work cut out for me. The Boxer. Hey, Connie. The Boxer or White Squall? The Boxer or White Squall? Both are like some of my favorite songs. But you know what? I'm going to do The Boxer. I'm going to do The Boxer. Just because it's like one of my most favoriteest. They're both some of my most favoriteest of songs, but I'm just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I've squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies in just till a man hears what he wants to hear, disregards the rest. Lie, 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 lie. When I left my family. I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, lying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, searching for the places only they would know. La da da, la da 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 da, la da da, la da 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 da. Asking only workman's wages, I went looking for a job, but I got no offers. Just to come on from the gals on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome, I took some comfort there. Lie, 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 lie. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down and cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I'm leaving, but the fighter still remains. Lie, la, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie, la, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, 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 lie. La 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 la. The Boxer. Love that song. Good night, Ann. No, I wish the laundry did do itself. But it just won't. It refuses to jump into the washing machine all by itself. And the one time I did convince it to jump from the floor into the washing machine all by itself, it did happen once. It refused to get out and get into the dryer. So that's it. You're not to be depended on again. I'm going to sing a song for Ronnie. She asked for this song last week. And I know she likes it. So I'm going to sing this. There's probably a lot of people that can relate to this song. Although I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I don't know why I still love you, but I do. You should know that I still carry your picture proud and true. And when I'm on the street, I see you everywhere. Every face is you. I don't know why I still love you, but I do. But you had to leave, I understand. understand you had a life to live. You could not wait for me to show you how much love I had to give. Will I ever see you again? 'Cause I still miss you, my friend. I don't know why I still love you, but it ain't right. You should know that I still think of you, but only when the time is right. Like every day when I open my eyes, and each and every night. I don't know why I still love you, but it ain't right. Because you had to leave, I understand. You had a right to live. You could not wait for me to show you how much love I had to give. Will I ever see you again? 'Cause I still miss you, my friend. No one knows you like I do. No one needs you like I need you. No one will love you like I still do. But you had to leave, I understand. You had a right to live. You could not wait for me to show you how much love I had to give. Will I ever see you again? 'Cause I still miss you, my friend. Will I ever see you again? 'Cause I still miss you, my friend. I don't know why I still love you, but I do. I don't know why. Hey, Stephanie. You're welcome, Ronnie. Ronnie's got a song, Atlantic City by the band. I don't do Atlantic City by the band, but that's a great song. I'm going to add it to the learn list. Hey, Google, add Atlantic City to my learn list.
All right, I added Atlantic City.
There we go. Ba-ba-da-da, the band. The band. Do I do any band songs? I have done lots of band songs in other bands, but I don't sing them. I can sing all the choruses, all the harmonies, but I can't think of any that I could do. I mean, there's The Wait, there's Cripple Creek. I love Cripple Creek. When I get off the mountain. Do I know enough of that? I'm going to regret this. Do you know that song, Cripple Creek? Ronnie, you probably do that song. I love that song. When I get off of this mountain, I tell you where I'm gonna go. Straight down the Mississippi River to the Gulf of Mexico. St. Paul, Louisiana, my little Jessie girl I once knew. She told me once just to come on back if there's anything she can do. Oh, up on Cripple Creek, she sends me, and if I sprang a leak, she'd mend me, and I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream, if I ever did see one. That's a great tune. I don't know any more of it. I do, but I'm just going to mess up the words, but because there's a bunch of verses in it. But yeah, great tune. Next time, Riley, tune in next week. We'll see what he can come up with, buddy. Did you have a request, Stephanie? I don't know if, I know I had asked earlier, but I don't know if I saw anything or not. Yeah, I'll go back through the comments later. Yeah, I kind of figured you'd do that. Actually, I've heard you do the weight. Yeah. I've never sang it. I should add that one to the learn list too. Hey, Google, add the weight to learn list.
Sorry, I couldn't verify your voice, so I can't change any lists.
She couldn't
You
verify
can
my
either try
voice.
again or verify your
Well,
voice
all right.
match settings in the Google Home app.
Hey, Google, add the weight to learn list.
I couldn't find a list called Wait to Learn. Do you want me to make one?
No, never mind. Can you guys hear her? And I say her because it's got a female's voice, but let me know in the comments there if you can hear that Google over there. Ah, House of the Rising Sun.
Sorry, do you want me to make a list called Wait to Learn?
She's still talking to me. No.
Okay, nothing's been changed.
Good to know. I am going to... I'll do the House of the Rising Sun for you. Sure, Stephanie. I have a habit of singing House of the Rising Sun. I usually do it down here, and I have a habit of jumping into that higher octave. And I can do it, but I regret it for about 2 weeks afterwards because it's a note that it just hits up there, and it's high, and I tend to tear my vocal cords out. So I'm going to pick it up a little bit so there's no chance of going up there anyway. I bet Ronnie sings this one too. If you guys aren't familiar with Ronnie's show, go check it out. Ronnie Stolzberg Music. She does her live streams on Sunday afternoons. Meanwhile, y'all sing along with the animals in House of the Rising Sun. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans, and my father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler is a suitcase and a gun, and the only time that he is satisfied is when he's on the run. mothers, tell your children not to do what I have done, not to live their lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one. Woohoo! Hi, man, I'm using my buddy's page. Shh. All right, I won't say a word. House of the Rising Sun. Yes, you're right, Paul. Cody is a New Orleanian. He was messaging me on Easter, actually. Him and his wife, they were sending me some the yellow icon, the Snapchat. They were Snapchatting me. Oh, Stephanie, you're welcome. You're welcome. Well, guys, it's becoming that time of night. I feel like I'm going to do one more song. What's it going to be, guys? Somebody throw a request down there. The first request I see that I know, that I like. A little bit, Paul. Yeah, a little bit. I probably hadn't talked to him in a year before that, maybe close to it. And Bart, too, every once in a while. How about yourself? Do you keep in touch with them? Or Dennis? I haven't talked to Dennis in, geez, a few years now. Ronnie wants the White Squall. Rocky Top. Darby's Castle. Oh, my soul. Y'all got great requests. Rocky Top. You know, I've never sang Rocky Top. My daughter Catherine sings Rocky Top. Wish that I was on old Rocky Top down the Tennessee hills. Ain't Rocky Top, reckon they never will. I don't think I could do that song. I don't know if I know all the words. Not do it there, that's for sure. No, I'm not even going to try because I know I've got one line missing there and it's just going to mess me up something terrible. So, you know what? I just got to hear it once and I'll do that up. But I'll add that to the learn list. Great request, Paul. Hey, Google, add Rocky Top to learn list.
All right, I added Rocky Top.
Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. That's a great tune. I am going to do that one up. And Ronnie's asking for White Squall. Oh, who doesn't like White Squall? I love that song. And Darby's Castle. See the ruins on the hill. Nope. I did a song last week, and I'm not going to do it this week, but I did a song last week that I'd not done before by request off the learn list called Wanted. A chap by the name of Hunter Hayes. And the intro to it is very similar to the first couple of notes in that White Squall intro, and I every time I try to do White Squall now, I go into that, which is the similar to the theme from MASH, but it's the intro to that Wanted song. So now I just got to get White Squall in my head. Oh my soul, John, come on, White Squall. Well, it's just not to have the wash, nothing left to do. Wash the deadly waters, nights. Well, it's just my luck to have the watch, with nothing left to do than to watch the deadly waters glide as we roll north to the Sioux, and wonder when they'll turn again and pitch us to the rail and hurl one more youngster in the gale. Well, the kid was so damn eager, it was all so big and new. I never had to tell him twice or find him work to do. And evenings on the mess deck, he was always first to sing and show us pictures of the girl he'd wed in spring. But I told that kid 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. Well, it's a thing that us old-timers know about the summer sultry calm. There comes a blow from nowhere, and it goes off like a bomb, and a 15,000-tonner can be thrown upon its rail as the storm blows off before it with a gale. Well, the kid was on the hatches, lying staring at the sky, and from where I stood, I swear, I saw tears fall from his eyes. So I hadn't the heart to tell him that he should be on a line, even on a night so warm and fine. But I told that kid 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. Well, it struck the southwestern, and I roared to him, get down. But for all that he could hear, I may as well not made a sound. So I clung there to the stanchions, and I felt my face go pale as he climbed hand over hand along the rail. Well, I could feel her heeling over with the fury of the blow, and I watched that rail go under, so terrible and slow. And like some great dog, she shook herself and stood upright again. From over the side, I heard him call again. But I told that kid 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. So it's just my luck to have the watch, with nothing left to do, than to watch the deadly waters glide as we roll north to the Sioux, and wonder when they'll turn again and pitch us to the rail and hurl one more youngster in the gale. And I tell these kids 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight, some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. White squall. Excuse me, throat's getting dry. Hey Dave, can you play Sonny's Dream? I can, and you know what? I did just a little while ago. If you missed it, I'm going to guess you probably tuned in a little later. Thanks for joining in and spending some time with us. But when we're all done, I would encourage you to go back and start from the beginning, and you're going to hear that song. If you have any other requests, throw it in the comments section. I probably won't get to it tonight because I'm just about to wrap up here. Got another couple songs I'm going to do. And but if you got another request, put it on there and then tune in next week and we'll get to her then. So this is the Share the Music show, folks. I do this every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. I'm streaming tonight from just outside of Truro, Nova Scotia, Canada, of course. And I throw in that Canada because there's people on here from the United States, Portugal, Norway, had them from Iceland, had somebody from Australia, Spain, Mexico, all over the world, which is really cool. Ain't technology great? But yes, 7 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time on Wednesdays. All right, we're going to sing this one for John. Don't go anywhere yet. Don't know if this is the right key or not, John. We might have to adjust her, buddy. You're going to sing with me. I'm doing a show at John's Park. That's not what it's called, of course. In Dartmouth, GPS House Concerts. Look on my page and you'll find an invitation, the poster and stuff, information on it. So, May 27th. So if you're in Nova Scotia, handy to Halifax County, May 27th, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that's where you're going to want to be. You're going to hear John singing with me, aren't they, John? I might get John up on the stage this time. I did last time. He got up and sang a song with me. Maybe he'll sing this one with me this time. See the ruins on the hill where the smoke is lying still, like the echoes of an age long forgotten. Far beneath that blackened stone, there's a story to be told, and a roof that fell before its time. Beams were rotten. Cecil Darby loved his wife, and he labored all his life to provide her with material possessions. And he built for her a home of the finest wood and stone. But the building soon became his sole obsession. Oh, it took 300 days for the timbers to be raised, and the silhouette was seen for miles around. And they gables reached as high as the eagles in the sky, but it only took one night to bring it down. When Darby's castle tumbled to the ground. Though they shared a common bed, there was precious little said in the hours that he'd set aside for sleeping. For his busy dreams were filled with the rooms he'd yet to build, and he'd never heard young Helen Darby weeping. One night he heard a sound as he laid his pencil down, traced it to her door and turned the handle, and in the pale light of the moon, through the window in the room, sat two bodies, lied entangled. Oh, it took 300 days for the timbers to be raised. A silhouette was seen for miles around, and the gables reached as high as the eagles in the sky, but it only took one night to bring it down. When Darby's castle tumbled to the ground. Yeah, when Darby's castle crumbled to the ground. Darby's castle for me buddy John. All right, guys, you know what? He says, perhaps. Perhaps. Ronnie, that's right. Nottingham, England, the UK. All over people are watching the show, which is so cool. It's so heartwarming. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in and watching and singing and participating and having a great time with me. Why not share the show? That's the name of it. So share the show with some friends. Put her out there. Maybe you know somebody that could use some music to help brighten their day. Send this out to them, and hopefully it does the trick. And I will invite you, I am inviting you, to join me again next week, next Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time, for another Share the Music show. You guys send me some requests by messenger if you'd like, or put them in the comments section here, and I'll see if I can get to them. Or I'll see if I know them. And sing along. Share the music with a friend. Keep on singing till the very end. Should the whole world get you down, a song can turn your day around. So sing out with your friends. Share the music tonight. 'Cause when we're singing, everything's alright. Invite your friends along and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. There ain't nothing like a song to bring joy to your life. So help me sing along. Forget about your troubles, your worries, and your strife. Share the music tonight. 'Cause when we're singing, everything's alright. Invite your friends along and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. Invite your friends along and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. Share the music tonight. Share the music tonight. Share the music, folks. Thanks for joining in, spending some time with me. Really appreciate it. Love yous all. Share the music with a friend. I'll see you next week. Make sure you go to the page, John Sims Music page. Hit like, follow, and add it to your favorites. That way you'll get notifications, push notifications for when the live show drops. And able to tune in that way. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you go down there and hit subscribe. Go hit notifications and then click on all notifications, and then you'll get notification when the new shows are uploaded to YouTube. Have yourselves a wonderful week. I'll see you next week. Wash your hands, stay safe, and share the music. Good night.